Oh, now, talk about right up my alley. The engine from my friends at Drybell, coming all the way from Croatia. This is just a terrific sounding pedal. You heard it on all the parts on the track at the beginning of the video, of course. Now, when they told me about this a while ago, because I've known they were going to make this for a little while, they said non-master volume British style drive, coupled with our Rangemaster style boost and just kind of overall clean boost in one pedal. And I was like, that sounds, at least on paper, like it's going to be awesome. Now, they don't make any bad pedals. I've had their Unit 67, which is 1176 style compression and a Rangemaster, style boost on my pedal board for quite a while now. I used it on my last tour that I did, and I love that thing, as well as they make terrific sounding vibe style pedals. So I knew it was going to be good, and it is just really, really good. Really reminds me of that amplifier right there. That's a 72 JMP, and it really captures that vibe. So let's, as well as having the treble boost. So let's talk about the drive side for just a second here. You get a volume control, a gain control, and two tone controls. Basically an overall tone control that allows you to get really dark or brighter, so you can really fine tune this for your whatever amp you have. And then there's this control called Shape, and that's a real powerful kind of mid-range voice control, once again, to kind of make it work with just about any amp. On the other side of the pedal here, this is the boost side, and you've got basically a level or volume control, and then the range control. So this is your Rangemaster style boost here. You can get basically what's akin to just a straight up clean boost if you kind of set this maybe in the middle, or maybe, I don't know if it's off or in the middle where it's supposed to be kind of out of the circuit. But anyway, when I had it anywhere down around noon or less, when I turned it on, I wasn't hearing tons of the Rangemaster character. But get this guy up around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and all of a sudden you really get that mid-range snarly cut that I just love and adore, because I love treble boosters. You've also got a low and high EQ here, so you can really fine tune it in. If you want to get the most kind of Rangemaster-like voice, you can crank up the range control and turn the lows way down, because Rangemasters don't have any low end, basically. And then you've also got the high control there. So between that and the level control, it's just really, really easy to dial in a great sounding boost. And this pedal, I mean, on this side, it's real classic rock sounding and more like I say, like 50 watt non-master volume J&P. It can get a little squishy as you turn the gain all the way up, but it's really realistic sounding to me. I mean, they're not like the tightest amps in the world or whatever, but if you want to get a tight, kind of really cool like metal or hard rock distortion, keep the gain down around noon on the overdrive side, the ampy overdrive side, and just crank that range up, bring the bass down, and you can bring that level up, and then it just gets vicious and toothy sounding. It actually stays like quite tight. Now there's also an order control here. This allows you to flip the sides, so you could put the boost after the ampy distortion if you want. If you don't want to use maybe the Rangemaster and you want to get more of just kind of like a clean boost or something, get a volume jump, you're actually able to do that. I didn't do a heck of a lot of that in this video. I loved the sound of the Rangemaster in front of the ampy distortion, and so I kept it like that for basically the whole video, except for one little part in my looper section where I'll show you what it does. So what I want to do now is solo some of the guitar parts from the song at the beginning of the video outside the mix. In that kind of proggy track, you heard me use humbuckers, you heard me use single coils. I'm going to solo those parts so you can hear them really clearly. The pedal sounds great with either. I actually really loved it with single coils, but terrific with humbuckers as well. And then I'm also going to grab Les Paul and kind of play a classic rocky sounding guitar loop through the pedal using my TC Diddle looper. That'll free up my hand so I can turn all the knobs and stuff, and you can see more and hear more of what this thing does. The Engine from Drybell, here we go. Thanks so much for watching my video on the engine from Drybell. This is seriously one of my favorite Marshall-y sounding pedals that I've ever heard. I think, you know, everybody asks me that question. It's one of the most common questions. What does the, PLEXI thing really well? What's the great pedal for that? This one is really up there, honestly, in the top, I would say 3 or 4 that I've ever heard for that sound. And then with the addition of the treble booster and the whole boost side of the pedal, just a really, really nice pedal. You can check it out further at the website in the link in the video description below. Click there, it'll take you to the Drybell website and you can find out all you want to know about this pedal. Please hit subscribe, come back and see me for more videos real soon. I'm Pete Thorn, you guys take care. See ya.